Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Mic Drop. Today, we're doing something a little different. It's the old screen share. I'm going to explain to you how the search results page works because we filled a lot of questions, lots of clients out there searching for their keywords, wondering where they are, why they're not showing up, not quite understanding the different sections of the page, and what it all means. And so today, I'm going to clarify all that for you guys. I'm going to show you what each portion of the search results page is, where it comes from, and like what you want to see there. So first thing here, I've done a search for carpet cleaning near me. You will see the first ones we have clearly marked with ads. So these are your paid search text ads. So three guys here were bidding on carpet cleaning near me keywords, and so their ads have shown up. You can see their ads here. You can see certain things like this, services here. This is what we call a rich snippet. So they've selected services as their snippet, and then they've explained like these are the services that we do. So it's a good way to get additional information into your ad because your actual text ad is only your headline 1, your headline 2, and then your description here. And then anything below all that, or sometimes a number shows up here on the side here, or an address, all those are extensions. So good agencies will create those extensions to kind of maximize your real estate here. So here we have, if these were the snippets, here we have call-out extensions. So they've entered in these call-outs. They have a limited character amount. I think it's 25. You can put various like little quick blurbs about your company. We've used them for like a call to action type thing, or to call out unique things like 5-star rated, green certified. You can schedule online, that type of thing. So these are all your paid search text ads, keyword-driven text ads. Next we have is the Google Map results. So with a lot of local searches, you're going to get a Google Map because Google thinks you're looking at a local area. You're going to want to know where it is compared to where you are. So I'm in Huntley, Illinois, so it's giving me stuff near Huntley right here. Here you'll see some results, and these are powered by your Google business profile. So if you've entered in that you are a carpet cleaner and you are in Huntley, Illinois, you have a good chance of getting up here. Also, reviews help that. Here you will see this guy right here, Green Emerald Chem Dry, marked with an ad. How did they get there? When we're setting up your campaigns, we can tell Google we want to run in the Google search provider. So someone goes to google.com and searches. That's what powers these guys. And then also we can opt into Google Search Partners. And so Google Search Partners are actually a bunch of sites that are kind of like an ask.com or an askjeeves.com, all these secondary search portals outside of Yahoo and Bing. Those are powered by Microsoft. But they kind of are in the partner network, but the most important partner in the partner network right now is Google Maps, is considered a Google partner. I think they're supposed to break this up into its own network, and we're going to be able to place these explicitly, which would be great because personally, outside of Google Maps, there's not a lot of good stuff going on in the Google Search Partners. So we've covered all of that. And then finally down here, how many scrolls has it been? It's been 1 scroll, 2-ish scrolls. We're finally getting into your organic results. So this is where all of that SEO that you do, the search directories that you're getting, the content you're adding to your page, the links you're building to your page, this is where it all pays off. This is the free listings. What you can see, the biggest difference here is, look at that first page, before I even scroll, it's all paid stuff. So for your Google profile stuff, but most of this all paid, and then you're organic. So it's that's the importance of running paid search, is to make sure you're showing up in the top here before it scrolls. And this is even more evident when you do a mobile search, which I'll cover in a second. So basically, here's a nice search for a service local near me. Now let's do something more transactional. I'm looking to buy. So now I've searched vendor Starcaster acoustic. Now you see what we get. Our first results have these pictures and prices and places you can buy them at, and some star ratings. These are Google shopping ads. So these are the Google product listing ads, Google PLAs as they've been called. They were once upon a time free, and that was good times for advertisers, but maybe like 5 years ago they went to a paid model. And so now we've been paying for clicks ever since. It's still a great place to sell products here. You can see lots of people selling Starcasters, you can click here and you'll get even more Starcasters. Whoa, all these Starcasters. And some are in very, like, this isn't a very good picture. You don't want to lean your guitar up against a fireplace. You want to have it on a nice, clean, white background. So let that be a lesson to any of you PLA runners out there. Take good pictures. Don't use your fireplace. So what you'll see you'll notice a lack of is there's no paid search ads. There's none of those text ads here. It's just the shopping ads. And so you'll see that a lot when you get more specific into what you're searching for. Specific, guitars, specific sporting equipment, specific computer hardware, that type of thing. You're probably going to get a shopping ad. If you're more generic, if I just search for like Starcaster guitars or Fender guitars online, then you might get some text ads here too. But for here, we got all our shopping ads, and then you've got organic stuff. So not as bad of a space as like the local space, because the local space has that big map taking up that stuff. But still pretty dominated by these pictures here. So your organic stuff is good, but the pictures are going to get people's attention, especially if you have these star ratings here, which is pulled through like a seller rating service or the Google review system, which is a whole other setup that I can do a whole other mic drop for. But so that's that. Before we jump into the mobile results, I did want to give you guys one more example, and this is what's called a knowledge graph. So I'm going to ask it, when did Star Wars come out? And so the knowledge graph is aimed at giving you the information you're wanting without even clicking. And so it's telling me it came out May 25th, 1977. And I don't have to go to this Wikipedia page. I don't have to go to any of these pages. All the information I needed was right here, no clicks. And so Google's trying to give you the answer right here within the Google system. On transactional type stuff that local businesses would be interested in, the knowledge graph isn't too important. But if you find yourself thinking that you should be showing up for really generic terms, like if you sell baseball bats and and someone searches like, what are the rules for baseball? Don't expect to show up. They're going to knowledge graph that. So think of the knowledge graph as question, answer, and that's what's going to power this. So that's all the desktop results. But we live in a mobile world, and most of your traffic is going to be coming from mobile devices now. So what do people see when they search on mobile devices? So I've jumped into my AdWords tool. I can pull up the ad preview and diagnostic, and I've told Google that I want to pretend I'm a phone. And so they've pulled up my results. So that same carpet cleaning near me, now pretend we're on my iPhone. We see our text ads, more text ads, text ads, text ads. Then we have our map. And then finally, we have organic listings. And the first thing that really stands out, or should stand out to you, is look at how much scrolling I'm doing before I actually get to the organic results. On a mobile space, it's even more important to be in those first top 3 positions, I would say, because that's as far as people are going to scroll. Being on a mobile device, though, allows some interesting features. Like you can see right here, they have a call, and if I was on a real phone, I could just tap that, and my phone will call it. On the back end of AdWords, it even register as a conversion because they click on this call number. So that's kind of cool. It allows you to track, people who are calling off of your ads, and it also gives that an easy functionality, so somebody can easily contact you through here. Especially if they're on their phone, they can easily get directions to your business via the maps. It's just going to open up Google Maps and they can go to town, and then you get your organic listings, which really are falling by the wayside once you get into the mobile space. So hopefully that kind of answers how all of this stuff is generated. The question, why aren't I not seeing my ads? All of this stuff, the very beginning of our targeting starts with keywords, but there's a bunch of other stuff we can layer in. Your geography, remarketing audiences, demographics, psychographic, your household income, your parental status, child status, all this stuff we can add to make it so it'll show up to a more relevant audience. And oftentimes owners of their business don't fall into these specifically niche audiences that we've created, and so they'll search for their ads and they actually won't see them. They'll be like, oh, trust me, the ads are running. So if you ever come into that situation, just contact your agency or person handling your paid search, or if you're doing it yourself, jump into AdWords, hit this little wrench here and go to add preview and diagnosis, and you can do a completely agnostic search. You just tell it the location you're in, what device you're on, language, and it'll tell you like if you're going to show up or not. So that takes away all of that crazy targeting that might filter you out from an existing result. So that is all I've got. I hope you enjoyed this crazy screen share edition of Mic Drop. I have not figured out how to flip it off my screen, so I'm sorry. You won't be able to see me drop the mic, but pretend my little icon right here is the mic. Consider that mic dropped. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Let's get a dialogue going. I'm always available to answer questions. Thank you very much, and have a good one.